Alrighty, chat. Hello, good evening. Welcome to tonight's live stream. We are back at it again with the familiar Kanto. I'm not gonna lie, I ran out of cool and unique intros about 10 streams ago. Anyway, So there's one small bit of stream patch notes that I'd like to go over real quick. The first thing being is that I turned down the volume of the Vine Boom button because I after rewatching it I realized that it was very deafening. So it's the volume's lower now. It was supposed to play. There we go. That's much better, I think. Unless you guys can play. Unless you guys say something, I'll turn it down even more. No worries, guys. But yeah, welcome to tonight's stream. We are back at it again. We found 48 shiny Pokemon. Can you guys believe that? That's nuts. That's crazy. It's crazy business. It's crazy. It's nutty. But we're doing it again. Plus, you guys know exactly how I operate here. There is a shiny outbreak on this map here. Just as soon as I get everything here ready, because like, even though I do dedicate like some time before streams and stuff, I still have to do some stuff. All right, so here we go. Yeah, I'm not even gonna play around. It's just Geodude. There's a Geodude outbreak that has a shiny in here. But first, I also wanted to... Why is it... The sky is wet. But I wanted to go over... Just one more thing I'm going to do off stream, just because it's something I myself realized. Because I was thinking, I was like, okay, how am I going to get this Pokemon and the other thing? One of those Pokemon was Onix. I was like, where does Onix spawn? Right here. That's the answer to that question. Hello, Onix. You're angry. I don't want to deal with you right now. So off stream, I'm gonna perfect Onix's Pokedex entry as well. Try and get that as a shiny. But before all of that, we got to get this boy, and we got to get Psyduck. And like when I say I was playing this off camera, this outbreak literally spawned like 20 minutes ago. Like I was warming up before the stream, and then I saw this, and I was like, okay, cool, I can open stream with that. That is number 49, baby. Nice. I do want to at least, like, look around, because I didn't save in here. There is the possibility that something else could be shiny. Like a Graveler or something. I don't know if Graveler spawns over here. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know where Graveler usually spawns other than that little slope right there. Well, that's a Lickitung. I already have a shiny Lickitung. Do you... I know up here is like Rhyhorn. Wait, no. I know where Graveler spawns. It's like right near the lake, right? It's this way. I'm not seeing a whole lot of Graveler, actually. I think it's all bees. That's not shiny. I mean, That's a male. That's funny. Oh my god! Okay, I genuinely had no idea this was here. Well, that covers that ground. That's number 50. That was a genuine reaction, too. I genuinely had no idea this was here. Well, good. Our 50th boy is not going to be Psyduck. It is going to be this. Good stuff. And then a shiny Onyx appears around the corner. I'm really glad I came back here, honestly. I can't have them all. But Tangela, though. You can be green. Let's go get Psyduck. Let's go get Psyduck. I'm beating around the bush too much. Hello. Crazy. Whoops. I wanted to actually let me set it to morning first. Just I don't know if it being night will affect the Psyduck manip, which is what we're gonna do next. Unless there's a cool outbreak. Is there a cool outbreak? Braviary, Braviary's a pretty cool outbreak, not gonna lie. If I wasn't so committed to the challenge, I would check that out. Alright, let's... I think I got all the Pokemon that I could possibly get from this area, but, you know, it's good to check. Who knows? Riolu is a cool outbreak. Ooh, Onyx, actually. Hi, Onyx. And Psyduck, too. Yeah. Yeah, I see the path. Let's go get that Onyx. See if that's anything cool, and then check out that Psyduck. Who knows? We may get a Psyduck from there and not even have to manip for it in the Fieldlands. Although I kind of hope we can do it in the Fieldlands. I want it as an alpha. Not you again, man! Why is she here? No Onyx. There's nothing really else here. Sorry if it seems like I'm stalling a little bit. Truthfully, I didn't have much else planned for that Geodude outbreak in Psyduck. And then we're gonna get Magneton and Scarvi. Magnemite and Magneton. Because I learned there was a very easy place to get it. And I'm already saved on top of where it likes to spawn. So we could just jump into the game, instantly load a sandwich, get it in like 10-20 minutes. I don't know. I very much enjoy live streams where I get like 4 or 5 shiny Pokemon. It's really great. But at the same time, it feels... Sure. Let's try that again! For a challenge like this, I like for the shiny counter to stay ahead of how many streams I've done counter, because I can see that it's a little playlist thing. I already have Vulpix, I already have Magmar, I already have Chansey, I already have Geodude, Psyduck. Need Psyduck. It's where that lady is, though. Come on, why are they always where... Does she have nothing better to do with her day? I mean, come on, man. Besides, I much prefer the Fieldland spot, because with this, there's a possibility I get another Golduck. Okay, good news. That lady is not there. She decided there was something better to do with her life or day, whichever one came first. Okay. Still no Psyduck. Not yet, at least. Seem to be getting pretty lucky with all the Psyduck happenings. Machoke outbreak though, and then whatever's in the Fieldlands. Chat, I know it seems like I'm stalling, but I'm genuinely trying here. There's so much distractions. It's like playing Tears of the Kingdom for more than 10 minutes. Oh, that's pretty far away though. Hello. These guys are friendly. Oh, he's stuck in the tree! And it wants me to lock onto him. Oh no. Just body slam me. I think that's all of them, aside from the one in the tree. How do you even get in there? What caused this? Because, like, he wants to aggro on me, but he can't. He is literally stuck. He can't get out of this. I can still catch him though. That's hilarious. But yeah, that was all those Machoke. Alright. Fieldlands. Who knows? There might be something cool. I would not count on it, though. Do I need Kadabra? I don't need Pikachu. Who knows? Who knows? I could also start that Psyduck outbreak. It's not in the way of the MMO. You never know. I'm pretty sure I need Kadabra. Okay. There's another one somewhere. It's over there. Wait, there's two? I'd rather do the Abra one, just because with Kadabra there's a chance that this second horn is just Alakazam. I know for a fact I have Alakazam and I know I have Abra. I'm not sure about Kadabra. Hello, Dustclops. Welcome to the stream. I'm stalling effectively? Effectively stalling? I don't know. It's undecided. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to hang on. I'm gonna reload the save in just a second. Let me. I need to catch the two Pokemon that are gonna spawn right here. It should be either a Psyduck or a Baniri, or some combination, or two Psyduck and two Baniri. It's two Psyduck. I know my video game. Hello. Stalling for what? This. Because this is gonna take up a bulk of the stream. We're gonna turn those into a shiny alpha Psyduck. We just need to move these over here. Alrighty. Just a tick here, though. I need to get the Discord seed searcher bot ready. What? X just closes the menu? That's so dumb. I hate that. I never knew that. Why would you ever want to just close out the menu completely? Alright. You're done looking at ducks. Now we're gonna reload the game. Calc seed. Seed is that. Find path. Multi-spawner. Psyduck Baniri. Shiny and Alpha. Seed is that. First of all, I need to change this, because that's where Eevee spawns. Change this to the flag ticker. Okay, okay. Just a sec. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty slow process, but at the same time, it's more or less free. Except I forgot to look at the way rolls work. Where's my? It should be at like 10 because I have the shiny charm. Where's the letter P? There we go. Yeah, research 10. 5. I need 5 minimum rolls. This one's 1. Okay, cool. Let me just get the magic marker of destiny here. All right. We are ready to go. Psyduck's not going to despawn either, which is why this is a free one. Was that a shiny Regigigas? It probably was. I have a shiny Regigigas. It's right there. Hello. Alright. Sleep till midday. See, this one's easy. Because Baniri will just despawn on its own. Don't even need to catch anything. Yeah, the Regigigas I've had in this game just before I started this challenge. I did not catch this Regigigas during. We're fine, we're fine. I did not phase with Regigigas, chat. It's fine. Nice, I think. Psyduck's so happy. I love the way Psyduck waddles. Are the legendary shiny knock? In this game they are, but I can bring them in from a different game. Yeah, there's nothing stopping you from moving a shiny Pokemon from a different game into this game. Except if that Pokemon just doesn't exist. It was going to be pretty monotonous. We have to go back and forth from here a lot of times. I was about to say a few, but then that wouldn't have been correct. I hope you like the first few notes of the Heartwood. What is Psyduck doing? Psyduck is an enigma. I don't understand it whatsoever. Bon. Hi, Bon. Oops. I'm not there to craft. I don't need to craft anything ever again. When you figure out the money trick, you can just forget about crafting because you never need to do it again. You can just buy everything. For this one, we actually need to despawn both of them. So I will need to catch this Psyduck. I'm actually going to be careful with the next one, because there's the possibility that there's two Baneri there instead, and I only need to get rid of one of them. Come on, be careful, but not that careful. Imagine this challenge is yet to be completed when ZA comes out. Well, to be fair, I don't really... Oh, there's two Psyduck. Awesome. I don't really pay attention to leaks, but in this particular context, because like there's going to be new megas and stuff in ZA, and people are leaking them. Apparently, I don't know. But there are some Kanto Pokemon that are apparently going to get megas, obviously, because, you know, it's Kanto. One of them being Victory Bell and the other being Starmie. So I was just like, okay. So if those leaks do end up being... Well, we already know Bellsprout's in ZA. If both... Well, Starmie especially, because if both of them end up being in ZA and there's a shiny method, then I'll just hunt them in that game whenever it comes out in November, because that's when Pokemon games come out. They come out in November. They're pretending like ZA is not going to come out in November, but it totally is. It seems faster, honestly, using bird instead of deer. Did I sleep? Where's the other one? I'm gonna go back in. Try that again. And again, don't don't take my words at face value. Those are other people saying, oh yeah, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. And 90% of the time they're wrong. So I'm just like, okay, so if there is a mega victory bell, then I'll just hunt Bellsprout in ZA when that comes out. Because the leaks also said that apparently Starmie's Mega Evolution is just going to be Starmie with legs, and I'm just like, I highly doubt it's just going to be Starmie with legs. If anything, it's just going to be Starmie with a third star. That's really all they could really do to Starmie. I feel a sneeze coming. Oh, excuse me. Huh. Not seeing him. Want to stay away from leaks and new form reveals. You want to have a blind reaction. That's totally fair, too. Again, don't believe anything that I said about the leaks, because there is a 90% chance that they're just not real. But I will be hunting Bellsprout when ZA comes out. That's one of the things that's on my list. There we go. Stay till midday. We're almost done, Chad. We just need to go back there 5 more times. Anything happened last stream? We got literally every single Eevee evolution. That's literally it. And Ghastly. We got Ghastly too. Was quite enjoyable. I also talked about hunting Magnemite, which we're gonna do after I get Psyduck. At first, I was gonna hunt Magnemite in space-time distortions, and then we all just kind of agreed that that wasn't really fun or interesting. So I'm settling for Scarby instead, because it's apparently really easy to get. Bonk. almost just talked to him. That would have been bad. Three more times. Psyduck giving me the side eye. They're gonna make a new Pokemon that looks like Psyduck, and it's just gonna be called Side Eye. Is the Magby? Yes, Magby is in Indigo Disc. It is not in base game. Oh, Magnemite. Yeah, Magnemite is in base game. Magnemite is in base game. Sorry, I got confused. Sorry, there were two Pokemon that start with Mag. I got confused. At least two. There might be more. Magcargo, that's another one. Magcargo's in the DLC. Blue! It's blue! Like the water. I just want to look at it a little bit, because it's going to aggro on me the second I touch the ground. Let's get that ready. He turned right as I threw it. That's so dumb. Okay, we caught him anyway. It's all good. Wow, that is perfect. That is literally the last slot in the box. Let's get a look at these. And then we'll switch over to Scarabée. You know what? Fair enough. Very nice. You can't really see Geodude that well. That's really how I feel about Shiny Geodude, actually. You can't really see it that well. And when you do see it, there is a 90% chance that it just blows up. Alright, that is... We are done in Legends. Let's jump into Violet and get the magnets. That's not... That's not... funny. That's funny. Oh yeah, that was number 51. That's number 51. As of that Psyduck, we are a third of the way through the Pokédex. That's pretty exciting. That's pretty good. We're about to make it 53. Probably, hopefully, if luck is on our side. It's also very possible that we just don't get both of them. I need you at the front. Slope? We're not on a, well, I guess we are technically on a slope. Sure, that works. Now, this is one of those Pokemon where, like, it's a very obvious change, but because of the way this game's lighting is, it's very subtle. And nobody agrees with me. Everybody's just like, yeah, I see that. I see Magnemite instantly. And I'm just like, how? It's so subtle because of the light reflecting off of it. And it's so small, too. I had a really hard time hunting Sandy Shocks right when this game came out because I just couldn't tell the difference. Alright. We're looking for magnets. Like those ones. None of those were shiny. Yeah, because like how do you tell the difference between like this gray and the gold? Can I get on my motorcycle? Can I get on my motorcycle, please? Why can't I ride Cyclozord here? That's what I named my Ride on. I named it Cyclozord. Nope. That's a weird looking Magnemite. This has to be a static Pokemon. This has to be always here, right? Buddy Bike. Very nice. Very good name. Those are some weird looking Magnemite. Where are they going? Is that a shiny? No, what in the world just happened? Why did everything get brighter? Ah, this game, man. I can't wait for the Switch 2 version. Matter of fact, the hunts in this game would be more optimal if I just waited for the Switch 2 because there's gonna be more Pokemon that spawn in. They shared a screenshot of an area and there's like 20 wild Pokemon on the screen. It was nuts. Whereas in this game, the limit excluding shiny Pokemon is 15. I know that for a fact. You can only see 15 shiny Pokemon. 15 wild Pokemon. Imagine seeing 15 shiny Pokemon at the same time. That would be nuts. But yeah, that's the logistics of it. Hi. Maybe I should head back up top. I feel like I'm not really making much progress. Also, I have to look at these really carefully because you never know. Yeah, I really hope I see one next to a regular one, just as I'm getting ganged up on. It's subtle. It's a subtle shiny, but only specifically in this game. I need to find one so I don't sound crazy. when my Switch saw a news headline. Yeah, they read. No, Diddy Kong got a slight redesign. They put his eyes slightly closer together, and everyone on Twitter's freaking out about it. There's like, they ruined Diddy Kong, and I'm just like, they really didn't. Like, you guys make the big deal over literal nothing. They moved his eyes slightly closer together, and then everyone hates it, and I'm just like, okay. Do I already look here, or are these new guys? Is that a shiny? No, it is not. It's just very gray. This one's godding me. It's baiting me. It looks yellow from a distance. Maybe there's a spot where I can just, like, jump down. And then instantly respawn up here. Can you give me money? Thank you. Although that's gonna go away when I close the game. Let's try this. Well, that's definitely 15. Oh, well, that didn't work. Let's just look around then. This game's weird sometimes. I don't understand why it's not letting me get on the bike in some places. They gave him teeth? I didn't see the teeth. See, like, it let me get on the bike there, and it was, like, really, really steep. Yeah, oh. For some reason, I thought that Frostlass turned into a Gardevoir. I was like, what? Well, that's a static tear. I don't want to go that way. I didn't see what Pokemon spawned in. They were probably unimportant. And none of those are shiny. Probably. I didn't want to run into that. Yeah, none of these are shiny. Yeah, this hunt is not that good. I don't like this hunt whatsoever. This is a very free Magnemite spawn, but the lighting in this game is so awful that you have to look at every single one because it's not immediately obvious. What's this one doing? Are you yellow? No, you're not. Are you yellow? No, you are not. Is that one yellow? No. The council. Forgive me if this sounds like a dumb question, but are those horseshoe-shaped magnets real? I've always seen them in cartoons, but like I've never actually seen like a horseshoe-shaped magnet. I've seen magnets in literally every shape except horseshoes. They just don't exist. Let's do a sneaky. Let's go over this way. Get some new spawns. They're much thinner than that. Interesting. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't think I'm supposed to see that. I don't like that. It's already been 10 minutes? That's crazy. The fact we haven't seen one yet is wild either. Because I've been looking at every single one. Let me on the bike. Pokemon spawn on this little roadway here? Weird, they're not. Except for this guy. This one we looked at earlier. Brother. It's actually kind of wild how we haven't seen one yet. I don't know if that's just my lack of patience talking or if it's just like it's genuine. I'd expect one of them. Hi. I'd expect one of them to be yellow by now. Hang on, I need to sit up. This game makes me slouch. Hang on, you want to see a biblically accurate magneton? Just clump them together. Here. Where's this put me? Perfect. Not perfect. They spawned down there. I was gonna fly back up here and refresh them, but okay. I got a new strat. We fly a little bit of ways, jump down, look for a shiny. If it's not there, fly back up top. Nope. I'm not gonna do an outbreak for this. It seems relatively pointless. Are there any over here? Nope. Okie dokie. is Magnemite like one of the most difficult hunts this challenge has faced? Like, I've hunted Magnemite in like 3 different games as of now, and it's not happening for some reason. There's an item in this tree. That's pretty good. Yep. That's not a shiny. What about you guys? Are you guys yellow? Nope. No, you are not. Are you shiny? No, you're not. Sorry, my brain schismed and I forgot what a shiny Arctibax looks like. I feel like they made egg hunting more tedious. I agree and disagree. I like how you can breed 5 Pokemon at the same time, but at the same time, I dislike how you constantly have to go. You hatch 5 eggs, you have to go back to the menu, grab 5 more eggs, hatch them. They've never really made egg hatching in this game easy. It's just the process of getting them, and then if they're not shiny, you have to release all of them, which couldn't do that in Pokemon Home. You can still. It's weird too. Pokemon Home, it's been out since Generation 8, and you've only been able to release 100 Pokemon per session. Every single time you have to log out and log back in. It's the weirdest thing, and I don't understand why they did it like that. Above. That's a bizarre shadow. I'm gonna reset the game in just a second. Because it's not happening. Scarlet and Violet. I hope Generation 10 is better than this. I hope they give us a year with Legends EA. They don't announce the next game in February. Chat, what do we think? Does this sandwich look appetizing? You got your bell peppers, your red and yellow flaky things, and that's it. That's like a sandwich I'd make at like 2 in the morning. Just do that. It's probably faster than walking down. Oh, it's getting to be nighttime. That's good, actually. And by that I mean it isn't. You do not eat. That's very fair. Eating food is kind of overrated, to be honest. Alright, so get this, chat. It's getting to be nighttime here. And that means it's going to be even harder to see these things. I tried to thread the needle. Why do their eyes turn into diamonds? That's weird. I feel like that's never been part of their lore. Oh my god, the lighting made me think they were gold. You see what I mean though, right? Like, these look yellow. Only 8 different things, that's fair too. I also don't like how these things move. It's very sporadic. Why don't they just, like, stick together, form like a little fence? Come on, I really want to get this thing. Because it's been eluding me since, like, the start of this challenge. Snow. And a random cub chew. Is this part? Are you related to that bear tick that's up there? That would not surprise me. That would be a very subtle story. Would not surprise me. I'm gonna assume that cub chew is also a static encounter. Adopted. Come on, Magnemite. You know you want to be yellow. It's in your blood. Wait, you don't have blood, you're metal. Spoiler warning, by the way. I'm not gonna pop off as hard as you think I am gonna be when this thing decides to shine. I'm not in the right spot on the mountain anymore. I might yell, but like that's all you're really gonna get out of me. Let's try going this way now. Bear in mind, chat, if we do get the Magnemite, that just means we need to get one more Magnemite. Come on, man. What is that hitbox? That should not have counted as an encounter. I was not touching that Magnemite. Go back, rewind the footage. I was not even remotely near that Magnemite. Hi, Beartech. Are we in the right spot anymore? Now we're getting Grievord. Imagine if one of these Grievard was shiny. That would be awful. I'm pretty sure if one of these Grievard were shiny, I think I would just end stream. I would just be like, nope, I'm done. Yeah, Grievard is pretty forgettable. All it really does is just hide in the ground. This seems like a good spot to do picnic resets at least. Pretty flat. Let's try doing picnic resets here. Plus I can count. 5. And I'm still gonna look. I'm not gonna rely on counting? Did some of them over there despawn? Chat, what ritual do I need to do to get this thing to turn yellow? Because, like, this is getting ridiculous now. Where are they? Oh, they're there. I want to go over that way. I trust there's a shiny in the bigger horde. There wasn't. I have sparkling power, right? Yeah. That was a Bergmite. That's peculiar. just wanted to look at them. Just to see. Okay, chat. I'm not. Hang on, let me check that. I'm not gonna lie, I did say I wasn't going to do an outbreak. I'm gonna do an outbreak for this thing. This is getting ridiculous. I genuinely despise this Pokemon now. This is taking an eternity. I need to look up a electric encounter level 2 sandwich because that's how you do. That's the best way to do date skipping. Right, I'm on a slope still. So close to people. Where is people? Okay. We need 2 of these. Do I not have noodles? Oh, there we go. And wasabi. Alrighty. Alright. Now we put the meat down in the middle. Perfect. Now this really does look like a sandwich I would make it to in the morning, on God. You guys ever had hot dogs in a sandwich? It is out of this world. And I mean that wholeheartedly. I'm not being sarcastic in the slightest. I might make one after the stream, actually. It's got me getting the munchies now. Alright, here we go. I want to see a Magnemite outbreak. Because it would be really disheartening to get a Magneton outbreak. You serious, game? What does it want from me? It was ridiculous. Where else does Magnemite spawn? I know it spawns around there. Come on, I wanna get at least one. Let me have at least one. I already have Voltorb. I have all the Kanto electric types except for these 2 and Zapdos. It's literally just these two and that bird. Or is this the universe's way of telling me to do one Dynamax adventure? Why? Why Magneton? Why does the game want me to get Magneton? You! I'm not gonna lie, chat. I don't know what electric and steel type Pokemon spawn here, but we're just gonna work with it. Oh yeah, I need to change the date back. Cause it would throw me off when I punch it into the tracker later. Alright, here we go. Statistically better odds. Oh, Bronzor can also spawn here. That's pleasant. So I have to use an electric sandwich. Well, hopefully the game decides to throw me a bone and make this the only electric type that spawns here. Also, chat, can you do me a solid Tadbulb? Oh no. Well, I'm not gonna see a shiny Tadbulb. Let's be real here. Tadbulb is too subtle. I'm not gonna pay attention to any Tadbulbs. Also, chat, can I need a favor. Can you clip the part where I said I don't want to see a Magneton outbreak and then the game shows me a Magneton outbreak? I think that would be really funny. Just said it as a thought. Okay. Cyclizar, though. Hi, Cyclizar. You are not a steel or an electric type. Don't look at that. He's not an electric type in this timeline. You're not a shiny. When you're done hunting with magnets on it, will be awesome. Beautiful. That's a Bronzor. Listen, I'm not going to be looking at Bronzor either. Bronzor, it's the same color as the grass. I'm not going to see it. I'm not going to be looking at grass that's suspiciously shaped like Bronzor. Did I say Bronzong before? Maybe I should go to bed. It's very late. It is 2:30 in the morning. That's not a shiny. also haven't been keeping track of how many I've been knocking out. I'm gonna stop at the second warning. Okay. That didn't feel like 60, but we're gonna pretend it was 60. I'm going insane. Yummers. Doesn't that look appetizing? I'm pretty sure I've said that exact same joke like 10 minutes ago. Ugh! I don't want those! Oh, you can spawn here as well. Oh well. We'll deal with that when we deal with that. I'm gonna keep knocking them out, just in case. It's like, no harm, no foul, right? Because, like, you get one, another one spawns in, that one can be shiny. Are you shiny? Are you shiny? No, no. No, no. That's a human being. You think Smeargle can take... Oh. Okay, I don't know how that one didn't run into me, but cool. Not a big fan of Kilowattrel. That's very fair. It's just a bigger Wattrel, to be honest. Has that weird neck thing. It also got sidelined very hard in the anime, I heard. Like, it was used once in the anime, and then it was just never been seen again. And it's on one of the main characters' teams. So clearly the animators didn't like it either. Oh, it's the wing shape. Interesting. I don't have an honest opinion on Kilowattrel's wings. Was that distance? Yeah, that was distance. That was distance lighting. Oh, this Pokemon's for losers! Fortunately for me, I'm really good at losing. Hi, Bronzor. Bronzor's just there. He's just vibing. I'm not gonna worry about Bronzor. I wish it was daytime, so I could see these things better. Yeah, Bronzong is very cool. I'm a fan of Bronzong. I don't even know if I'm despawning these things. I don't know if I'm going far enough away. No, don't save yet. Don't save yet. Don't waste the herbas. Chat, do you see it? I mean, it's... Wait, hang on. It's a solar eclipse! Also, Magnemite, that's not good for your eye. I'm losing my mind, chat. Okay. That's the final warning. I'm gonna stop knocking them out. Cave. There's a cave in the distance. Was that cave always there? I don't care enough to find out. You thought you saw a brass-covered ball? Clipper, it didn't happen. But I would believe it if I passed one and not realized. Be yellow. You. Oh, look at you. You're not yellow. Be yellow, please. It's been 2 hours. Well, I think I spent like an hour just getting the other three. Which that still means I'm taking an hour to look for this easy to hunt Pokemon. Supposedly. Everybody says it's easy. There is no shiny Wattrel there. Are you laughing at me? What are you laughing at? No. The lighting got me. I thought that was gold. I'm just gonna look there one last time. Okay. I'm gonna say something controversial. My opinion of this Pokemon has gone down significantly. I feel like I've earned the right to say that. Because I've hunted it in 3 different games and nothing has come out of it. Unless one decides to pop up right now. In which case, my opinion would still be lower, but it wouldn't be as low. But you know what I can do? I can open up Pokemon Go, see if I get a shiny in there like I got that Pineco. Wouldn't that be something? Oh yeah, Slowpoke is in an event right now. I could get that as a shiny. Why are there Ghastly? It's not nighttime. Ooh, there's a Slowpoke. Are you shiny? No, you're not. I do not have any shinies near me in Pokemon Go. The multitasking, it is very real. Because, like, this is not bearing any fruit whatsoever. I'm losing it, man. This is crazy. I'm at statistically the highest odds I can possibly get, and I'm not getting anything. Also looking at the Wattrel, just to make sure. Come on, Magnemite. Come on, Magnemite. You know you want to be very yellow, very pretty. Or maybe you want to be ugly. Yellow is not really an attractive color. It's associated with things that come out of the human body. And it's not very pleasant. wish there was a spot where I could group all of them together just to get a close look. He's pretending to be gold. I can smell the brass right off you. This is good. Okay, chat. I'm gonna give this thing 45 more minutes, and then I'm gonna call it quits. Cause like I am getting really eepy. We can pick up Magneton in another game, perhaps. Maybe BDSP. That's the one game. That and Legends is the one game I haven't tried this in yet. But in BDSP, I have to get lucky and have it be my daily outbreak. Go until the end of the sandwich? No, I'm gonna give it a sandwich and a half. The half being right now. This is the half sandwich. Nope, that's silver. Or we could also head back up to the mountain area. I'm gonna assume it was my patients. There's probably one waiting up there right now. Okay. I could have sworn there was... Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, let's try going back up there for now. Maybe... Man, I don't even know. I can't even improv anymore, man. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you bastards wanted? You don't even have ears. How could you even hear me? Yeah, the lighting up here is much better, actually. That's not. It was just the lighting. I thought that was it for a second. I cannot tell. The snow is messing with the vision. Can these things appear in Area 0? I'm not gonna go down there, I just wanna know. Cause like obviously sandy shocks exist, but can magneton live down there as well? Come on. This is my spot. Alright. Good for you, lady. I don't care. I meant to turn. Cold rock. Seven minutes. And then I pop another sandwich. Well, that was grass. I was just like, what Pokemon is that? It's just grass. Wait, hang on, hang on. There's Magnus here. Hang on, hang on. We could see it right here. Nope, never mind. This guy's got 3 gym badges. That's pretty cool. I have... how many are in this game? 18? Okay, I'm gonna fly back to that outbreak. Where was it? There we go. Just really quick before the sandwich runs out. There's 22? Dang, I missed some content. "5 minutes game. You know what to do. Feed me disappointment." Is that guy still laughing? Nah. I'm mostly looking at the magnets. Because, like, the magnets turn black when it's shiny. Is it sunset? What's up with the lighting? Gonna head out. You have a good one. Hopefully better than how I'm doing right now. Yeah, I'm gonna reset the game here. Now, I did do date skipping. What are the chances that there's a different outbreak? Excuse me, whatever. So, when I booted up this game a couple hours ago, there was a swinub outbreak. I'm wondering if my date skips affect that or not. I'm curious. If it doesn't, I'm going back to doing one more sandwich. Alright, so we're looking for something that's not a swinub. Fair enough. And we're gonna do one more sandwich and then I'm gonna call it. I also need to knock him out again so we get that last warning. Here we go, chat. Come on. How about this? For every Magnemite, for every time we accidentally run into one, I go back to that. I go back and forth. Because, like, I'm in... I'm just perpetually in the bargaining stage, frankly. This is absurd. I just walked right through that lamppost. Please, okay. There's nothing there, Smeargle. You are fine. Okay. We'll just get one last look around here. Okay. Watch roll. This game's lighting is bad. Now chat level with me. Because, believe it or not, in my off time, I'm also trying to get a shiny Magnemite from a space-time distortion. If I get it and post it, can I count that as one of the shinies? Like, pretty please? Because I'm only gonna go for the one, and I'm just like, they take like, they can take upwards of like 45 minutes to spawn in. And that's 3 checks. Because they only appear in space-time distortions. In Legends Arceus, I mean. I should have specified in Legends Arceus. I'm going back up. My body's aching. I've been awake too long. Please, please, come on. Dang it. Hello, Jordy. Welcome to the stream. Magnemite's being obnoxious. That's funny. It doesn't even say it's on this mountain, despite very clearly existing. I'm not gonna lie. My brain is shutting off, and not in a good way. How much shinies you have? In terms of Kanto Pokemon, I'm at 51? I think? I don't remember. I said the number like ages ago. I know it's at least 50. I know for a fact it's at least 50. We go back up. Good luck. Alright, thank you for stopping by. 10 minutes. 10 minutes remain. have to update the tracker after this, or else I'm gonna forget. Because we got 3 earlier. Red and blue. All those are red and blue. Blue's a fun word to say. I like saying the word blue. That's unreal. Yes, put me back. Where are you taking me? That wasn't even that far. There it is. Holy fuck. Sweet Jesus. Holy shit. Well, there we go. There's one. We need one more. Nah, you know what? I want you in a beast ball. I want to get you in a beast ball. You earned that. I feel like that was a really earned swear word moment. Well, we can end the stream on a good note at least. I don't care if you don't have a mark, I don't care if you're average size, you're going in a beast ball. Nice, it went into. You love to see it. Good shit, ladies and gentlemen. Nice natural timid. We'll take that. That's pretty good. Alright, so with that being said, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching me look at balls. That was a very good stream. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye! And with preferably another Magnemite or a Magneton. I'm still gonna hunt this thing in Legends Arceus, because, like, I don't want to do this again. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!